Alright, hello everyone, we are back, and this time we have the Midi-Scale Venator right here, as opposed to the UCS one, which we built a few months ago. So it's a somewhat sizable box. We have the backside as well, shows the still from Revenge of the Sith right here. And, you know, let's go ahead and, I think we can go ahead and get started. I see no reason to wait. So, it has been a while since I've actually been online here. Part of that is simply that I've been out of town. I've been out of state, actually, for some of that time also. So, I'm hoping that I can go ahead and get back into at least streaming weekly. I have many sets that I have unbuilt that are still sealed. And I can actually... There's one that I'm really proud of getting that I can actually show y'all soon. Maybe after the Venator's built. But still, I have gotten quite a few sets that I can build on stream. So I'd like to do that for y'all sometime over these next couple or few months. And then also with some of the newer sets coming out, I'd like to see if maybe we can get our hands on some of those. Like the I hear there's a UCS Executor coming out, so I'd like to see if maybe we can get our hands on that, since I actually got two of the Midi-Scale Executors that came out, although both of them were pre-built from Bricks and Minifigs. As you can see, the instruction manual has a front view of the Venator, and it looks like there are 5 bags. Yes, 5. So we can go ahead and get to bag 1, which has a blue brick separator. After this is built, I could show y'all the UCS Venator in side-by-side comparison to this Midi-Scale one. And then on top of that, I can also show y'all some of the couple of the sets that I've gotten recently, these past couple weeks. I just got a First Order Star Destroyer, as well as the Resistance Troop Transport, and I've had my eye on a couple other sequel-era sets. Despite my lack of love for the sequels, I do actually like their sets a lot. I remember getting some of the ones from Force Awakens. And I actually do like them a lot, despite my opinions about the movies. So it looks like we don't actually have any stickers in this one, similar to the Acclimator, which maybe I could give a side-by-side comparison for those also. So let's go ahead and get started. I reckon this will probably also have the cross-section like it did for the Acclimator. So let's see. Yes. So it has another message from the creative lead here, and then it has it in Spanish and French also right here. It has some specs also. I believe the Venator also had ones that were probably more in depth actually. But yeah, so we can go ahead and get started. And then, like I said, I'll give a side-by-side comparison of this one alongside the UCS Venator. And hopefully I can start building a lot more sets for y'all. And then, like I said, I'll also give you some... I'll let y'all see some of the newer ones that I've gotten over this past couple weeks. I also got the Death Star 2, the one that released a couple years ago for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. So that would have been 2023. So with that in mind, I'll have quite a few sets in reserves. And then I also got the N1 from 2015 in box. So hopefully I can build that on stream, although I don't know if I've said this in the past, but thank you, little man, and thank you to my #1 fan, Colin5X. But yeah, I just recently got the N1 from 2015, the episode 1 N1, which I could show you all the box for it. It's still sealed, and it will remain sealed until it's built on stream. That's one thing that I'm hoping to keep doing, is building sealed sets, because there's just something about a sealed set that you can't really get with like a pre-built, you know? So that's something that I'm excited about getting more of. But yeah, sealed sets of older builds are a lot more expensive to come by. Like that N1 that I got from 2015 was $200, which I had no problem shelling out because I like episode 1 and I like Naboo a lot. So I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I actually got like 3 flash speeders and 3 of the AATs from that era as well, from 2015. So I am a very big prequel fan, but I would say, unlike some prequel fans, I actually do seem to favor episode 1 a lot more than some prequel fans might say. Which I think is in part due to me simply having watched it in theaters whenever I was 6. Back whenever it re-released for, like, I think the special edition back in 2011. So I also hate that it's taken me a long time to like get back into the flow of actually streaming this, because I have actually had a few opportunities to like stream, but I just haven't really been motivated to like get out of bed. So I'm hoping that this will spur me on to do more. Especially as I get ready to transfer to a university instead of a community college. I won't state which one just for security purposes, which I know sounds a bit stupid. I'm not exactly a big YouTuber, but I figure why not? I want this to solely be like a Lego and gaming channel. Alright. Dang, where is that piece? Here it is. Okay. Here we go. I think this is going to be the back, probably. Looks like it. I think that might be the back. So let's go ahead and move on. Yeah, we're actually, we're moving also, so that's kind of also caused problems with me streaming. sucks to say, but we will likely be moving like at the end of July, so in a couple weeks. Meaning around that time I probably won't be able to do much as far as streaming. But I'll see if maybe I can get some pre-recorded stuff that I can upload during that time. 'Cause, like I said, I've been wanting to like get some experience with pre-recorded stuff again. That isn't just like the speed builds that I used to do whenever I was like 13. And that was a different time. I do still want to do some of those, by the way. Like some of the speed builds. They're like stop motion builds or whatever. I just need to like, you know, actually get a better software for editing, which actually I have DaVinci Resolve, but I just need the patience and the time to actually take a picture of each phase, which I'm afraid I ain't got much of that at the moment. Maybe at some point, but for now, not really. So okay, there is a piece that I'm missing. Oh, there it is. See, they're always right in front of my eyes, and I can never see them. Okay. Now, okay. That. That. Yeah, okay. So we have this right here. That goes on the back like so. So yeah, I think this is the back of the Venator. Let's see. 2 1x5s. The fruit of tomorrow from which the energy of life we borrow. Taste the way to time, the only witness of glory and crime. Okay. Come on. There we go. If you'll forgive me for a moment, I gotta do something real quick. All right. Apologies. I do my best to announce these on my X also, because I've been trying to like actually get some of these to okay, and it's not on there either, so I have to go actually to my YouTube. Yeah, so if you give me 1 second, I'll be with you in a second. Oh, shut up. Okay, Venator. Okay, that should do. Profile. There we go. Okay. Now that we're done, come on. There we go. Now that that's done, we can go ahead and start working on the engines for the Venator. Good. Now that that's posted. Now we can go ahead and start working on the engines. Ah, shoot. Here we go. And it looks like they want us to angle these down, actually. Like so. All right. So that should do. And then, oh, there was a stud in there. So once 4 studs, then the actual thruster. Like so. There's 2 of these, so actually I can go and do that. There we go. Another rod. And there's an Amber Alert. That should be good. Then I can put the barrel on. Okay. There we go. Another one. Now, where did these go? Looks like right there. Like so. And then we only have 2 more engines to put on, I believe. Hold on, maybe you'll be able to see it better from this side. I need to find a better position for my lighting. Okay. So. Now. We can go and start on some of the bridge, I believe. Oh, I could, no, never mind. I don't think that's a bridge. Kind of. Maybe this is like the hangar area. Alright. So these are supposed to be a clone and a Republic officer, according to the instruction manual. So those 2 are supposed to be a clone, and then the Republic officer on the y'all's right there, I believe. Right? Yeah, okay. Sorry. I can't tell if like my stream's mirrored or something. Okay. This will be the front. Right here it looks like. Yes. So here's that. Come on. Okay, there we go. This thing is going to be covered in light gray. So what is... Oh, this is going to be like the hangar covering. Okay. That makes a bit of sense then. Let's see. Or like the middle part of the Venator. I don't like that it seems like it's bending. I don't like that at all. But maybe it'll stop. There we go. Yeah, so this... a lot of extra pieces for one bag. Unless it's for the entire set, which I think has actually happened before. Let me see. Yeah, that's correct. So, here we have this. Let's see, you go on thus. Oh wait, no, maybe this is just the underside of it. Okay, no, this is the underside, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, because it can't go up. So, this is going to be the underside of the hull. That makes more... okay, so yeah, that rail piece is going to be on the front. That's why. I was about to say, because it looks a little short to me. Almost like acclimator length. Although the acclimator is actually a little longer than that. Okay, so now we get back to... sorry, I'm making sure that my thing is still posted. Alright. So now we're actually making the bridges. Let's go ahead and open these bags. Right. What now? go. And this one doesn't look like it's warping at all, so that's good. Okay. Come on, get in. Okay, there we go. And now, one by one. How many? 7. Yeah, that's 7. So this is what I was talking about whenever I was talking about like the hanger on top. Okay. There we go. So these are supposed to be Anakin and Obi-Wan's Eta 2 Actis interceptors. It says here, Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi's signature red and yellow Eta 2 Jedi interceptors are armed and ready to deploy in epic Clone Wars battles. So, I remember that because I watched a review of this before I got it. And then obviously it says here in the instruction manual, but I remember thinking it was a cool detail. And then they even had something like that in the Invisible Hand where it had both that and an MTT. So I do kind of need a better vantage of my instruction manual. I need to be able to see it better. But I can't, like, it's horrible. Okay. So we're about to start more so on the bridge. A lot more of these single stud 1x2s. You want 7 of them? 7, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's that last one? Right here. Okay. So now we're starting on the actual bridge. Okay, good. It's not completely flush, but it'll do. At some point, I'll probably also make a video on all the sets that I've gotten over this past year, because it's been quite a bit. There's been quite a bit of sets that I've gotten. Okay. So. Oh, that's why. That's not the right one. It's an actual 3 stud tall brick right there. Then a translucent blue. There we go. That looks about right. There we go. There we go. I wasn't done on the side. So it's there and here. Yeah. This is what it looks like on this side for now. Oh, okay, we're doing the full bridge then. Okay. Wish I would have known that before I started on the other side. Other side, a 1x2, like so. Four, five, six. Yeah. So there's one bridge. They made it the actual, episode 3 bridge color instead of the red that I think was used in the Clone Wars, actually. Because over the Battle of Coruscant, it was not red. Yeah, no, it was regular gray. So. So now we're doing the other side. Now we're almost done with the bridges. There we go. There's the bridges again. Both of them. And then we can go ahead and put on this section of the bridge, which I think is right here. This goes on to, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now we have the main body of the Venator. That's a bit better of a length, I think. It actually looks a bit more. It actually looks bigger than the Acclimator now. So, although at Midi-Scale size, it'll still be a lot. It'll still be a lot closer to the Acclimator than the UCS Venator, but still. Goes on, and that actually does attach to these studs here, so you can set it on like so. There's a triangle right here where it can fit into, like so, and then you just push down. It'll stay on. You can take it off, or can you? Okay, there we go. Although that is one thing that sucks. It does not actually or here at least, it likes to take this 1x2 with it. But other than that, we have the... Oh, come on. Why can't these things just work like they say to do? There we go. It's better. Okay, there we go. So here's the front. And here's a top view of it for now. So 4 extra pieces. And then you can actually see on the sides the ETA 2s. There's the here's Obi-Wan's right here. You can kind of see the red. You can see the yellow one a lot better right there. Now we move on to bag 3. And luckily there are no stickers. These are actually printed bricks and plates like the Acclimator was. So I don't have to worry about getting my tweezers out. Like for the... Oh, what was it that I built? That's right, I think it was another arc that I built. And I practiced using the tweezers on there. I have like... Yeah, that's the thing. I have 5 ARC 170s now, and 3 Acclimators. And then this will be my second Venator, the other one being the UCS one. So I have a lot of like Republic Fleet stuff. Which I very much like, but they need to release more Separatist stuff. And they need to release like more Federation era stuff, like the MTT. And like actually do the brown color again, so that it's not fragile. It doesn't just snap whenever you look at it. Because that was a problem back then with like the reddish brown and brown stuff. Like, this color right here was a lot more brittle back then, or at least the color that was slightly darker than that. It was a lot more brittle than it should have been. So, like, they fixed it, but I feel like they should, like, remake some of the sets so that we can actually enjoy them without having to worry about the brittle colors. Because I know I haven't really had to deal with that, but I know a lot of other people have. There's another piece that I'm not seeing. Here it is. Never mind, I do see it. I should do DDR at some point on this channel. Like, I've been using its music for a while. And like, I'm only just now coming to that conclusion that I should. Hey, where are you at? There you are. Where are you at? Okay. There we go. Dang it, this is the wrong... I did the wrong side. I need... Why are there so many of you? Here we go. No, but okay. What? You? No. I can't find it. But like, where is it? Dog, I cannot see it actually. It's freaking hiding right here. Okay, now that we got that. There we go. Like so. You're telling me there's another one that I have to find? Oh my gosh. It's freaking right here. In front of my eyes the whole time. Alright. One by 12, it looks like. Stop. Okay. There we go. That's in for the most part. There's a loose piece, like right here, that I need to get under control. That's all from there, and then never mind, I did that wrong. So I'm supposed to go under it. I wonder what that's supposed to be. So this is the underside. There we go. Alright, so wait, is there? No, there's not. This is a flimsy connection, isn't it? I hope it's going to be held up by something else, too. So, this is what the underside currently looks like. It's very flimsy on account of it being held up only right here. So, hopefully we'll actually get something else to prop it up in addition. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I think we will. Because I see this rubber piece here. And I think it might actually attach to that rod here. You can kind of see. That gray one. Next to the brown one. So, we can hope at least. There we go. That almost fell off. Right there. So now it looks like we're making some of the hangers also. As you can see with these blue pieces. Those ones right there. We have the open circle fleet insignia here. Let me see. Come on, surely I can. Better, but okay. that. That looks better. That looks more perpendicular to everything. Need a 1x2 here. Now I can use this piece. There we go. We also have this piece right here to act as like the side turbo lasers. There we go. That is not right. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's better. we go. Now, we can go ahead and start putting in the batteries on the top of the hull. So yes, I was right. This is going to catch onto the bottom with that rubber piece that I was talking about earlier. Right there. That is going to catch with this rubber piece so that the bottom and top of the hull can actually stay together. Did I miss something? I missed something. Okay, never mind. It's just right here. I've also seen some of like, there's been more Lego Fortnite sets that have released, and I really want like that Rave Cave that released because it has the DJ Yonder minifigure. So that's gonna be one of my like bigger purchases, hopefully. On top of like the Executor and other, you know, actual new sets instead of just old sealed ones. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can actually put this on. There we go. So, yeah. As you can see in the back, there's that rubber piece. Or maybe you can't see it. Okay, yeah, kind of. Like, dang it. Where is it? Hold on. It's like right. Okay, my finger's on it. It's right there. You can't really see it, admittedly, but it's there, and it's holding the back together. So, here's what it looks like from this side. Not quite finished, as we still have the hanger also to go on the sides. now. We have bag 4. Come on. There we go. That looks better. I cannot find that piece. So, oh, here it is. Okay. Never mind. I can. Where's that 2x6? Here it is. That's not it. Come on. Okay. There we go. There we go. 1 by 3. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That was the wrong way also. There we go. Okay. So this can also go on. Set it to the side also. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So now we can make the slots for the turrets as well. Okay. There's one more of those. What the? Oh, that's fine. some more of the bridge, or not the bridge, the hangers. Now we have the Republic insignia also. Okay, so there's that. Oh shoot. So now there we go. on. Align. Get aligned. Okay. Okay. Now we can start with the turrets. Yep. That's the wrong one also. Goes right here. There we go. Just make sure that these are properly aligned. Those look pretty well aligned. Yeah. There we go. And now we can put this on. Then we can put that rubber part on. Okay, let me actually do this. There we go. What are we next? Maybe that looks better. Trying to like align the turrets here. There we go. That looks better for the most part. Or does it? Not really. Let's actually try and like get this finished. I need to start practicing oboe again. I haven't done that in a couple weeks. This piece has reminded me. This soundtrack has reminded me that I need to do that. There we go. So that's what the back looks like now. We have the back engines to go, and then we also have the hangers on the side that we need to install. And then we just got to make the stand. So let's go ahead and do that with the last bag. Bag 5. Looks like we're making the hangers right now. And there's 2 of these. So we have the blaster here as part of the design. Then check the other side of it now. Okay, so now that both of these are done, should just be able to install these on both sides. Right, sure. Come on. Get on. Oh, there we go. Okay. And it looks like I didn't properly adjust this one. So let's go ahead and do that. That's better. So as you can see, that's what it looks like on this side. The blaster right there, and then that other weapon right here. Give you a close-up of it. So you can see the blade, and then the blaster right there. Then we can go ahead and do that to the other side. Yes, that should be good. There we go. And the other side is complete also. Now I just have a couple more things to do. So these are the blast engines and thrusters. And these can go on the back. Right here. Like so. There we go. Let's go and put this one on. So now here's the back. And I do believe that's actually it for the Venator. So here's a full view of it again. So now we just have the stand to go. Man, this stream is a full playlist long. Don't go dying on me now, internet. Not when I'm this close. Go. Okay. Okay. Come on. There we go. do that. This stream will be 2 hours long. It's honestly a little faster than I was expecting. Go, and now we got the stand. A little bit different on the top than what I'm used to for a Midi-Scale set like this. So let's see how we put it on. Okay. So there's these holes on the bottom where you can put it in like so. And here we have the full set. And we're finally done. So you could just easily kind of take it off like so. Can you? Oh no. Okay, maybe it takes a little bit more than I thought. So let's put it on again. There we go. So it's on here, and you can see that ball on the bottom. Maybe you can see it better from the other side. Right there, that ball is also propping it up. So now we can do a side-by-side comparison with the UCS Venator. So let me go ahead and make way for this. Give me a sec. Let me adjust this real quick. Okay. Do that as well. Shoot. Well, that is almost on there. As you can see, oh shoot, this is gonna fall actually. So as you can see, we have the UCS Venator here, and I have some LAATs here as well. This is what the Midi-Scale looks like next to it. It's like that. Man, if only I could like. Here, I'm gonna see if I can move this computer. Okay. Just wanted to make sure my mic hadn't disconnected. Let me see if I can move my computer real quick. Come on. Okay. My shoes are in the way. Get out of my way. Here. Okay. There we go. So, now we have that Venator here. Just want to make sure my computer won't fall over. And you can see this is what that Venator looks like when set beside it. Maybe if I switch lights. You can kind of see it better. Like that. So the Midi-Scale Venator is definitely a bit smaller, and then I can also grab the acclimator for comparison there as well. So just give me a sec. There we go, I've got the acclimator as well. Okay. So this is what the acclimator looks like beside it as well. And they are actually roughly the same length. Just a little smaller. So this is what the Venator looks like in comparison to the UCS version. And then the acclimator right here. Quite a size difference. So I'll go ahead and take the UCS one off of here so that I don't like accidentally knock it off. Grab this acclimator. And then I can also show you some of the other sets that I've gotten recently, whether sealed or pre-built. Okay, so I've gotten some other sets, some sealed, some pre-built, like I said. I'll show you a couple of the pre-builts first. So, I've gotten this First Order Star Destroyer along with this Rebel U-Wing. I'm gonna move that to the side. So I've gotten the U-Wing right here, and then this First Order Star Destroyer, which didn't actually come with its original minifigures, not all of them at least. It came with these 4 stormtroopers, Snoke right here, this shuttle pilot, and then that was it. These jet troopers I got separately, as did this this First Order pilot right here. It's got red markings on it. I don't know if you can tell. Can't really manipulate it properly here. There you go. You can see it a little better. Then I also got some more clones, some Geonosis troopers, and then a 212th right there. Despite the sequels being bad movies, I actually do very much like the sets that came out of it, which is why I had my eye on this one for like a week before I bought it. You can see it's I think it's actually bigger than the ISD, the Imperial Star Destroyer that came out recently. Yeah, that's what it looks like from the back. And then I also have this Rebel U-Wing here, this UT-60D. It's bigger than the one that came out this year, and it actually has more accurate doors that slide rather than go down like the other one. Came with all its minifigures, thankfully. It came with this U-Wing pilot here, and I actually got this with the box also, the box and the instructions. And the sticker work is actually pretty good. There's some stickers there on the bottom. Whoever did this actually did a pretty good job of the stickers, so I'm glad that I got this. And then you can see this also, the S-foils can go into attack position here. This is a bit wider of a U-Wing than the other. but I like that very much. As you can see, we have Jyn Erso right here. And then we also have this Rebel Trooper here. You have Cassian right there. And then you also have that one Bistan in the back, which you can barely see. But it came with 5 minifigures, like it originally did in the box. So I have a complete U-wing as well. And then for sealeds, oh wait, there's actually one more pre-built that I want to show y'all. So we also have this Resistance troop transport. So as you can see here, it opens up like that. This came with Akbar, and then also it came with this Resistance trooper here. I had to get this one separately because it only came with 2 minifigures. I'm still missing the Leia from this set actually, but I figured it's a good addition because like I said, I actually do like the sequel sets despite the movies being terrible. But I also do kind of like the design of this troop transport as well, just in general. It's like one of the few redeeming qualities about The Force Awakens is that some of the ship designs actually looked somewhat new. Although this does actually look like the B-Wing. That's what it reminds me of. Maybe that's why I like it so much. But we also do have these sealed sets that I just recently got that I haven't shown y'all yet. So there's 2 of them that I'm very proud of. And will hopefully be a lot prouder of it whenever I actually build them. So here's one. Give me a second, I'll get the other. Okay, so on top of these pre-builts that I just recently got, I got 2 sealed ones. There's the Death Star 2 that released about 3 years ago. Funny story, I was looking for this one and I saw it in 2 different bricks and minifigs. And the day, like, they were in there for like at least a month. The day that I went to go get it, it was gone in both stores. But I found this one for like 20 bucks, 25 bucks cheaper than it was actually there for. So I'm glad about that. Then I also have this N1 from 2015, the one that released with the AAT and the flash speeder. So I do have one of these that I got as a pre-built also from eBay. It came with all the minifigures. It came with the it came with everything included except for the instructions in the box. But the thing is, these stickers here were actually flipped upside down on it. So I was like, that sucks. I'm gonna have to like get another one. But I still like it because I wanted to build this one on stream anyway, and this gives me a reason to from scratch. So I'm pretty glad about that. Then on top of that, I actually got two old polybag sets with their instructions included. I got this, I believe this is the Consular class cruiser right here. So I got this Consular class, which released in 2013. And then I also got the Z95 Headhunter, which released at the same time as the Playscale set, the 75004, which I still do want to get. I've seen it sealed in box at a nearby store. Not a Bricks and Minifigs, but a different one. And I'm really tempted to get it if I get the money. But, yeah, so this is, once again, the Venator Midi-Scale. So that'll be it for this stream. I'm thinking next, as far as which, actually, I don't know which sealed set I'm going to build next. I might do the Death Star 2, but I'm probably going to hold off on the N1, because that's a much older set, and I'd like to build it with a lot more people to witness it. I think I got this stream up to like 6 viewers. I'd like to see if I can get at least 10 streamers, or 10 viewers in my stream before I decide to go back for the N1. Because I very much liked building the flash speeder, and quite a few people were there to watch it, and I want more people to be able to see like the older sets rather than, you know, a lot of people streaming in for like something like the Death Star 2. I'd much rather them watch something like the N1 or the flash speeder or the AAT from that year. So that's what I'm doing currently, and I'm hoping that I can once again stream more consistently. So hopefully I will see y'all in the next stream.